Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought. It feels like it's been ages since I've recorded an episode, but of course for you, it is just a day. So forgive me if I'm a little bit rusty. Anyway, we've got a battle straight off. As well, you may well have seen that the version number down here has jumped a bit. That's because there's been quite a lot of updates. So we have the Alsace and the St. Charles, both the same class, and they've run into two of these Achilles class heavy cruisers. Yeah, this should be okay. I would hope that we're able to deal with this. By the way, for those who are still having trouble with the division system, in the mod I do make it so that I think the biggest division you can get is 4 ships. Particularly with capital ships, I found that the best thing to do is actually to break them down and to have one follow the other. This seems to be a lot more stable in terms of how the game processes things. So if you are wanting to create divisions, that seems to be better than Adrien is taking a bit of damage here. We don't really need her, so I'm going to tell her to head back straight away, and we'll have Huguenot here deal with things. And of course, immediately the washing machine starts, because it can't be a Brother Monroe episode without a washing machine. I have spoken to the Quartermaster General, and it has been agreed that a soundproof door, or at least some form of soundproofing, is a wise investment. So if you would like to help with that effort, there is a link down in the description for there's a donation link, there's a Ko-fi donation link. You can join the Patreon, you can become a YouTube channel member, or frankly you can just watch some of my old videos back to drive up the ad revenue. All greatly appreciated and very, very welcome, so that we don't have quite as much noise going on. Right, this that is packing. What? Okay, I've never seen that before. I didn't even know you could do that on that hull. That is hilarious. Look at it. Packing a bunch of torpedoes. So, kind of need that to die. No, not Adrien. You go. Intercept, if you please. Getting hits on it. Should be in French mode, of course. Here we go. I don't want it launching all those torpedoes. There she goes. Okay. 2 heavy cruisers. Alsace, target that one. St. Charles, target that one. You're going to turn and lay down smoke. Oh, you're firing torpedoes. Seems bold, but okay. They are heavies. They won't necessarily see them coming. Implacable being very bold with her torpedoes. Please don't Fucking hell. It's like, please don't. And they're like, no, fire more. Might be able to get around behind them here. By the way, I have pressed a button. I don't know what I pressed. But basically, it doesn't show the word penetration, the words don't appear anymore, just the symbols. And blocks and ricochets do not appear in the pop-ups at all. It's kind of like a minimalist mode, which I'm actually kind of enjoying. But please don't ask me how I did it, because I don't know. I think it was when I was trying to start or stop a recording, or press a button combo, or it might have been when my kids were playing with the keyboard when I was doing some testing. I have no idea, so I don't know. Sorry. It's kind of cool though. Oh, Alsace with a main belt pen. Doing a whole bunch of damage to the Andromeda there. Don't think it'll sink her, but it's caused a lot of damage. Oh, Orlando fired at the Implacable. Another advantage of everybody being on follow, you can just immediately pick them and give a turn order to each ship in the line. Andromeda goes down. Excuse me. Have post-holiday lurgies. Flooding. And sunk. Magnificent. Lovely. Ah, good way to start off the episode. Right, I will see you back on the map. Alright, we have a battleship duel next on the agenda. However, I've moved the naval invasion to Rosyth instead of Scarborough Flow. I'm moving the fleet down, but invading Scotland's going to be very tricky. I'm probably going to have to repeat that a bunch of times. Anyway, vital statistics taking on the Cornwallis. Vital statistics should be fine. One would hope. Right, sorry about that. Just I need to check something quickly. Right, okay. Well, statistics opening up. I didn't actually realise when I was building this ship, but it is basically an Alsace. Well, very similar to one of the proposed Alsace class designs. Not the easiest hull to build on the French modern Battleship 2. Yeah, getting hits, and I'm not. Oh, there we go. Evening things up a bit. All partials so far. Overpen destroy a secondary gun. Oh, is this one with no armour? It must be. I just took out the bridge. The 155s might actually do quite a lot of damage here. Oh! Bunch of big hits. Bunch more big hits. Oh man, they really took a hammering, and they're withdrawing after them. Gone. I didn't last long. Didn't even get to fully ID them. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Not going well for Britain, is it? Okay, next up we have the Ocean in 52 configuration. And this thing, which is from Portugal. I guess this is an Italian ship, given the name. I don't remember building it, because it looks French, the name. But it uses weird weird numbers, so it's not one of mine. Right. Let's go. See what the Fido can bring to the party. Or Fido? I don't know. One of the two. Right. What are we dealing with? 305s, Mark 4s. Wow, that's surprisingly modern. Not fast at all. It is relatively well armoured. It's not top quality. It's 4, but that's pretty thick. Okay, you might actually be useful. Despite the extremely weird turret layout. I mean, this frontal arrangement is very odd. Like, this turret should be here. And this one should be here, and then this should be super firing over the top. Ocean is not fast either, so she's going to have to deal with the enemy battleship as best she can. She has, of course, been upgunned to the 400mm, which we know is perfectly capable of destroying that type of ship. The Howes, once we start getting some hits, we should be able to take him out. I want to angle in a little bit more. Fido. We're hitting the transports accidentally. No harm in that, of course. Well, for me. Does look like they are actually trying to defend, which is interesting. I'm always suspicious that transports have a flee command built into them. They will always flee. And I always think that that's somehow affecting the escort sometimes. But this ship is staying around, which is nice to see. Although, they are not exactly charging in, so... Fido lumbering her way in. I think we need to close on the Zealandia here. Thin-skinned as she is. Yeah, look at that. We want to close in and get to well, not super close, but we want to get to the distance where we can hit her reliably and the secondaries can just ruin the unarmoured parts of the ship. Something I am working very hard on trying to fix for the next version of the Dreadnought Improvement Project. Tricky, though, to get the auto builder to behave. Seems to get possessed by Jackie Fisher's ghost on occasion. Take out the bridge, because it has no armour at all. Fido, of course, can only fire one gun forward, so might as well get her broadside and firing everything she can. It's also acting as a handy little bullet sponge. Yeah, there we go. Main belt pens. The Szidonya, of course, does have quite a long citadel, so a lot of her is covered by that main belt. But the main belt isn't very thick, and then she explodes. And is sunk. Right. Well, you can enjoy some smooth jazz as I destroy these transports. Holy shit! 500,000 damage in one hit. Oh my word. Dealt 700,000 damage. Yeah, that was... nearly all of that was from a single hit. Way to throw off the stats. Right, I'm going to head back to the map and end the turn. Okay. So, we're reading at 69%, which is not bad. It'd be helpful if this fleet over here would bugger off, but there's not much you can do about that. We are continuing to push into southern England. I think if we take southern England and Scotland, that'll just... I mean, that is all the UK has left, apart from Australia. Ah, yes. I should not neglect the east, because we've taken New Zealand, but we haven't taken all of these little bits, so there's still stuff to do. I'm trying to think. I think Eastern Australia is the biggest prize and therefore should be next, so I'm going to move the fleet over here, and then I can't launch a naval invasion. Oh, I can actually. I thought I'd have to wait a turn. I need to move the fleet anyway. Okay. And there's the 4 islands as well. The islands are guaranteed, though. I kind of want the army to do that. Yeah. No, change my mind. We're going to go take Fiji. Off you go. Lovely. Right. We also have a convoy. Ocean again. Oh, I'm sure she'd love to blow up another convoy. We have some interesting assistance from the Portuguese again. Because every British ship we can eliminate is super helpful. It means they can't just jump in and ruin the invasion chances. Right, Budapest, just go over there and do whatever it is you do. Actually, you're not terrible. Austro-Hungarian design, I guess? Wow, that's a lot of torpedoes. Then we have our own Leon Gambetta. It is. Okay, you could actually be very helpful. Right, let's put on the pressure. Seems to be going for the Budapest. Trying to maneuver relatively aggressively against the enemy battleship. Budapest taking a lot of damage though. Get your torps off at it. No, sunk. No. Not a million miles away, but no. Damage to fire control, more torpedoes to cause issues, although, ow, I don't think they will. No, sail perfectly between them, as usual. Ocean is catching up to her, though. Nice hit. Oh, stop that. Ah, don't miss now. Shit. It's an unnecessary loss. My mistake. Destroy main gun. Gonna cook off. No. You also can't fire at the moment. Wait for X turret to swing around. Oh, don't let them... Oh, I know what they're up to. I'm going to point them directly at me. Yeah, you can't do it now. Guess you exploded. There we go. Right. Again, I'm not... Oh, I won't even time-lapse killing and transports. I'll just see you on the post-battle results screen. Okay, so, yeah, losing a... Oh, she was a bellicose. Okay, that's worse. But at least I can replace her. All right. Okay, back to the map. In true confusing French style, I did not do this on purpose, I just built another bellicose, and it happened to be the Cornell. Okay, so she's getting a replacement. Naval invasion is continuing. It's going to take a while. Yeah, I guess I'll be back if and when there's something to report on. The British have indeed done the classic AI manoeuvre of attacking the weakest of the invasion fleets, which happens to be the Alsace and the St. Charles. Unfortunately, they've attacked them with a bunch of cruisers, which is kind of exactly in my wheelhouse, and will allow us to clear up a lot of the smaller ships that the British have. I really should check in on what they have left, because they're still able... They've been somehow able to continue producing ships. Although I suppose, you know, Rosyth and the Clyde are still still under their control, which is two very major shipyards, right, or shipbuilding areas, I should say. Follow. Why are you not? Follow that one. Lovely. And the two lights are a little bit damaged, but they'll be fine. Turn all that off. Save your torps. Save your torps. Turn all that off. Right. Good. Holy shit. I'm assuming that was a... No, it was not a transport. That was a destroyer. One shot killed. Ouch. Actually, given the way the Brits are behaving, you two, I would like you to follow the Implacable, please. We'll just sail along in a big line. Take him out at range. Other one goes down. Oh. Absolute devastation here. All these light ships, thin-skinned vessels. Oh. Now, I'm going to guess that there are torpedoes coming, so we will start coming around to a parallel course rather than an anti-parallel one. Ship's getting a little bit close for comfort. Alsace, delete, if you please. The Adventure. A little close for comfort. Not anymore. Right, St. Charles, the Royal Arthur, Alsace, Narcissus. Other ships still free to choose their targets. Slowly work over the light cruisers. Yeah, those 320mm guns just make an absolute mess of things. Oh, you fired your torpedoes. It's an irritation. You find them at the light cruisers. Whoa. Light cruisers are pretty beaten up, actually. Retreat. Fire back. Fire back. Smoke. Withdraw. Very good damage. I think the whole squadron is pretty much beaten up and crippled apart from Lion. Royal Arthur's not going to last too much longer. Up the end she goes. Lion drifting all over the place. Gone. And that just leaves the very wounded Danae. Lovely. Right. Well, it's nice of the British to serve up a bunch of ships on a platter rather than having to hunt them down one by one. Alright, we've got one more battle to do, which is Ocean against Formidable, which would be a hat-trick of battleship kills this episode. I just wanted to have a quick look at the state of the world. The US is basically out of it. Russia is basically out of it. Britain, if we kill that battleship, is basically out of it. They've got battle cruise and some other stuff. Don't know what they're building, of course. Probably 3 more battleships, knowing the AI. Japan is actually a legitimate power, despite not having much territory. The Austro-Hungarians are legitimate. I have improved relations with them purely for content reasons, because I don't want to have another, oh, the Austro-Hungarians are annoying me, splat, war. Right. Let's see if we can pull off a hat-trick. Oh, we've got... We've got Devastation. They're going to try and kill Devastation. I guarantee, having seen the way the AI targeting seems to be working at the moment, for both the player ships and enemy ships, it seems to be this weird priority that they target the ship they think they can kill the most easily, rather than what is necessarily the best choice. It's just like, oh, I can kill that ship. Aims at the transport. I can think, right, let's try and try and eliminate the destroyer if we can. Even a hit on it. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Bit of flooding damage. I don't want to have to worry about torpedoes or having the whole battle totally buggered up because Ocean takes a torp. Let's get the secondaries on it. No, she sank. Probably means she just fired torpedoes. That's how the AI tends to operate. Right, let's get some damage on the Formidable. some weird visual artifacts going on over there. I don't know what that's about. Bouncing off the armour. Coming straight in at me, which I'm not sure I like. Switch to HE. A different tactic. Ow! From Formidable. All that damage from a secondary gun getting blown off. Fucking hell, what kind of HE shells have you loaded? Suddenly grown pair of big boy pants. Nose fuse. Would you stop that? It's the relative accuracy of our two ships. I say I've got higher accuracy. It doesn't feel like it. I've turned broadside on now. Kind of want to see if I can get some extra hits in. There we go. That's changed it a bit. Knocked him right back. No hits. Come on, we need hits. Damn it. Oh, Ocean, you can do this. Ow. Yes. Lovely. Taking on water now. Partial pins are my least favourite thing. But should they even be getting a partial pin? What's their penetration like? At 18,000. I can't see. But it will be less than 15 millimeters. So they shouldn't be getting partial pins. I really need to look into that. Nose fuse shells should just be getting blocked. That's quite a lot of water on Formidable. She's only a few hits away from sinking, but she's still dangerous. Got him. Oh boy. Right, well that was unnecessary. Right, Ocean is very slowly going to overhaul those transports and take them out. And I'll see you on the post-battle results screen. Alright, there we go. Ocean can now take a well-deserved break. And I'm going to head back to the map. Alright, Bhutan has fallen, which I didn't even know we were attacking. Naval invasions are still progressing. Have you repaired yet? No. Yeah. So, nothing going on too much. I didn't even realise we still need to take Bhutan, but that'll be the last remnants of the British Empire. I think that is actually their last colony in Asia. We are moving on Eastern Australia. We've got a 10-to-1 advantage. That should be fine. What's Britain's army lodge at? 18%. Yep, that'll not be great for them. Yeah, I guess I'm going to go back to ending the turn. I've never managed this. Southern England has been taken, an almost impossible province to attack. We've taken it. The English channel is now very much the French channel, which just leaves Scotland. 2 months, 69% chance. And over here, well, this is going to go through, but again in 2 months. So I guess I will see you in 2 months. All right, 2 turns later, we take Fiji. Yes! And Scotland. Okay, that just leaves the Cook Islands, which we will head to and navally invade. Pitcairns, the Gilberts, which are over here. Oh, no, sorry, they're up here. That's Pitcairn. This is the Gilberts. And, yeah, we we have taken Scotland. My goodness me. Yeah, how's the attack on Australia going? 35%. Lovely. Okay, well, I'm going to tidy up the fleets and put them back where they should be. I don't know what the remaining British ships are going to do. They're now no longer building anything, because I don't think they're really going to be able to do very much. They do have a battleship, somehow. A battle cruiser and 2 light cruisers. They're repairing 3 ships. Okay. But, okay, very interesting. Right, I'm going to sort all the fleet out, all the fleets out, and I'll see you. I'll see you soon. Oh, I was wrong. Basutoland. So that's the last bit of British Africa, I think, unless they go in Swaziland, which they don't. Lovely, lovely. I think there's their battleship, just cruising about. Doesn't really know what to do with itself. I'm sending this fleet with the Gauls over to the Pitcairn Islands just to finish this off a little bit faster. I will order that. Yep. And then we should be able to finish this off, because they should only have 3 or 4 provinces left, right? Yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which we should take. Oh, that's. Well, should take that eventually. All right, Pitcairn Islands have fallen, and so have the Cook Islands. I'm going to send this fleet up to the Gilberts. She should be able to invade immediately. Yes. And I'm going to send this fleet, who have been on a merry little trip. They're going to do a round-the-world tour, I think. They're going to sit off Melbourne. And, well, I don't think the army will need help. But just in case they do, we will do that. Yeah, that's it for now. All right. The army has taken Eastern Australia. And the Navy has taken the Eastern Gilberts, which I think means yup, Britain has 0 provinces. But they still have a GDP, which is really interesting to talk about because they'll collapse next turn because they don't have any ports. But GDP is actually a magic money tree that you kind of just keep somewhere. We're about to go to war with Austro-Hungary. But yeah, this is just going to have them implode next turn, which I would love to see. However, where did this fleet even come from? I don't actually remember. It's a very old fleet. Given that the United States is now my ally, and the Austro-Hungarians really can only fight in the Med and the Baltic. I think I should just park them somewhere sensible. Let's make them the Indian Ocean Fleet. Let's park them in Bombay. And the other fleet that went down here to help out army, we don't need them down here. We need them right here. For probably very obvious reasons. This fleet can park themselves right here. And now that we have quite a lot of ships over here in the North Sea, yeah, I think this fleet can park themselves right here. And that should mean that if the Austro-Hungarians go to war with me, we will insta-blockade them. At least I think we will. I'm not 100% certain. We are actually blockading the British, but of course they don't have any provinces, so that's largely academic. So I'm going to tick over one turn, and in fact, let's do it live. Let's see what happens. Because if the United States stays allied with me, and we destroy the Austro-Hungarians in 5 years, although I can just keep the campaign going, but if we destroy the Austro-Hungarians and the Russians, or the Russians ally with us, we will actually get a win, not a retirement. I've only got 5 years to do it, though. And there's not much I can navally invade easily in the Austro-Hungarian Empire. But if we can get their army lodgy down, then the French army can potentially attack. And we also have Japan to worry about, of course. Japan could potentially cause us problems. Because they actually have a sizable navy. Right. Lesotho. Send some diplomats, will you? Right. Good. Advanced sonar systems. Britain has been dissolved due to losing all their ports. And Egypt cancels their alliance. Guam. Yeah, we'll invade Guam. There should be a fleet somewhere. Oh, wait, of course, this Indian Ocean Fleet is not the Indian Ocean Fleet at all. It's the Pacific Fleet. Because I am a fool. Yeah, go and take Guam. There you go. But, yeah, I'm... Oh, actually, it went a bit negative. Interesting. I still think we're going to get a war with the Austro-Hungarians very, very soon. But that can wait until the next episode. I'm going to rest on this glorious victory and a blue British Isles in Republican French blue. Oh, what a timeline to live in. And yeah, the Austro-Hungarians, I would be somewhat nervous because they are kind of surrounded. They were better off as our allies. But yeah, Britain actually completely gone from the game. They cannot return. Oh dear. Well, I mean, I guess they could return if I get a revolt or something, but that seems unlikely. Right, I will see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.